Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening, and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. I'm your commentator, Peter Drury, and providing his unique brand of expert analysis, here's Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So we're up and running.
I'd really like to see Ronaldinho given freedom on the left flank here, Peter.
Yeah, the idea being that, of course, he can make good use of those dancing feet.
Yeah, and playing out wide just gives him more room and allows him to come inside onto his stronger foot, either to shoot or to link up with those who are congregating centrally.
It's a searching pass. Pau Kubasi attempts a clearance.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Palmer. Oh, good-looking ball. No way through. And here's Thuram. Pedri. Pau Kubasi gets across to intercept that.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Thuram! Top class from Thuram! He's got himself an absolute peach. Manchester United take the lead. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Thuram unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Engages and forces him off the ball. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. No question, this is the man you want to get onto the end of things. And it's been played through. Shevchenko showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He's going for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Kvaratskhelia actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
We've got 5 minutes till half-time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
This looks promising. And the shots! And it's in! They are right back in business!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Paris Saint-Germain. And that'll be the final action of the first half. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. Some first-half thoughts?
Paris Saint-Germain really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
Well, it's been a tight game, but one that's packed with incident and talking points. A decent watch this, and it's 1-1 at half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. And he thumps it clear. And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Thuram. Oh, that's ambitious. Threads one in. And the finish! Well, now it's a race. Oh, what has happened here? And that's aimed into the middle. And the keeper gets his hands on it.
Is that the first time we've seen them try that? It's definitely given the opposition a little more to think about.
Oh, well measured. Decent chance! Oh, how's that for a goal? That is a gem! An absolute gem! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches.
Oh, he's been caught and takes a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
And we have our very first corner.
Manchester United really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
He's gone for goal! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Valverde really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Casemiro puts his foot on the gas. Knocks it into space. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Oh, he's been flattened there.
Paris Saint-Germain surely have to be commended for their drive and desire.
Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Well, that is not the best ball, and he optimistic look.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Chance here to counter. Now, can they get him away?
There will be 1 minute added time.
And that will be it. Paris Shevchenko picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
This has been a very composed response when trailing. There was no sense of anxiety, just a belief to stick to the game plan and stick together. And it's been a very impressive turnaround.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's
Well, what a sight this is, a beautiful evening. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Manchester United have the chance to go the other way. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Now it's Pedri. Palmer can see things others simply cannot. And it's Bruno Fernandes. He's in a great position. Šeško! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Šeško is offering a right smile there.
And that has been knocked clear. Tries a shot! They want to be quick to recover this. And now a sudden chance to counter. Albert Ferrer, and the pass is intercepted. And he's quick to get it clear again. Now it's Messi. Oh, it's come loose. Pedri.
Pedri really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Oh, that's fabulous. Shapes to shoot! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get the reward if they can stick at this.
And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Looking for options for movement. Pedri. Pedri going face-to-face with his great rival. 0-0, but nevertheless a very decent game. Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's had it nicked away. Shevchenko. No, that's been intercepted. But that has not gone well. And here's Messi. Messi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now he's got space here. Stood up well to him there. And the whistle goes for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings. So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Pass somewhat off target. Casemiro. Bruno Fernandes. And he's picked out, and he's had a hit! He's done very well to get to that.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
This is their second corner of the game. Shevchenko getting this one clear. And now they can spring out of defence. David Villa is onto this. Casemiro. Pedri, a player who needs no introduction. And here's Messi. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him. That's just playing it safe and simple. Manchester United couldn't really be more Watertight in midfield, not a trickle is getting through.
You're welcome to the stream. If you want us to play some online games or some friendly matches, you can just drop your comment in the comment section for us to play. Try to subscribe and also smash the like button for more eFootball content. Bro, I don't know, this kind of thing normally happens as soon as you pick a phone and then start live streaming. Now you see that you'll be getting calls and so many things. So I'm wondering.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. Things have got underway here pretty promptly. Well played.
Let's go.
Played back in. Pass is just off target.
What kind of freaking pass is that?
Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways,
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bruno Fernandes! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Manchester United with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Got nowhere to hide after that one. Well, he has managed to get that all wrong. And the shot! Oh, what has... Oh, it's fallen loose again! Goal! Manchester United! Manchester United take the lead. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping power.
There's the shot! And yes, it's there! And they're at it again, in double quick time. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish. And now he has two. So that's two now without reply.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
And they're back on the ball again. Palmer.
Paris Saint-Germain are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
He is through here. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And he shoots! It's a loose ball. Oh, what a ball! Pedri.
Manchester United, we're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space. Chance for a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Villa made himself the key component of a very good move. That's how you get behind a defence.
So is it my fault or is it David Villa's fault? What kind of poor finishing is that?
Kvaratskhelia. That's tidy. Kvaratskhelia going face-to-face with his great rival. Ronaldinho.
Let's go.
That ball looks a good one.
No,
Oh, well played,
why are you
well
running
played.
like a tortoise?
Danger averted for now. Pedri. Can he finish?
Whoa.
Now he wants to get in on the act here.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter, wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Him out, I don't know. You let me give him a chance. You should play the first half.
Tries to get it clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Tries to play it through. Goes for a shot! Oh, it's hit the post! It's there! Back to within one! Interesting! Right place, right time, and a fine instinctive finish.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now. Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Yamal. Manchester United are looking to break at pace. Yamal's cross. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. And takes a shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
And he's worked it through.
Pedri.
Kimmich. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bruno Fernandes. Played out to the left flank. Palmer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
We are into stoppage time. Great vision. Ronaldinho. Gehi. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, the scoreline at half-time, a fair reflection of things overall, you'd have to say that. There was certainly no lack of effort or endeavour in the first half.
I'm afraid to tell you.
Either side holding back here, it has been quite a half this.
Well, I think the message from the manager at half-time will be pretty simple, Peter. He's going to want them to play at a higher tempo, press more, higher up the pitch, pass quicker and entice the opposition out of position. He knows how crucial the next goal will be.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 22, Shevchenko. Coming on the
Well, I
field
think in these
is
circumstances, it's all
number
about how
17.
to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Wow. Don't give him chance. Don't give him chance.
And the finish! Now, who's going to be first to this?
Bro, this
And he has
99
kept it
wicket
out somehow.
I think he's done great there, both reading it
and also
and dealing with it.
And 106 Oliver Kahn.
Manchester United
He's
have
so
their
freaking
second
damn
corner
good.
now. And he's taking no chances there. And he's quick to get it clear again. Well seen, saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And here's Kvaratskhelia. Howson has a look and plays it forward.
Let's go. That's a
Chance!
tapping ball.
David Villa! Brilliant! Oh, it really is a finish of the highest order. Paris Saint-Germain are back on level terms. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, look at the manager here. He's absolutely fuming, and he has every right to be. You can't win.
Shapes to shoot! Goal! Manchester United! And again they hit the front.
Wow.
It was a great finish. He put it away with great poise, dead-eye accuracy.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Still they trail and time is ticking away. Oh, well measured.
What?
Oh, he had to
Did
make
Villa
that,
get out?
and he did make it.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application, Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Now it's Kvaratskhelia. A probing pass. Gehi spots it and intercepts. Palmer conjures time and space where few can.
I don't know why he's
And it's
standing
Bruno
there.
Fernandes. Howson cuts it out. Paris Saint-Germain still. Big chance, must be! And the shot! He scores! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Wow, this is so good. I mean, seriously good. They're putting on quite a show here for us.
As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Yeah, it's mystifying that a player of his talent wasn't picked up sooner, and he picked them off instead.
Yes, I'm taking him out. David Villa should be out.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain.
Why will you be
Number 9.
spoiling
We
things?
have got changes here,
No,
from
no
both
have
sides in
gone,
fact.
ultra offensive.
Number
This has
19.
become one superb game of football.
Substitution.
This is exactly the kind of contest you'd expect when you have so much class from both sides. The next goal is going to be so significant.
Oh, that's superb. Oh, shooting
Give him
chance!
there.
Goal! Paris Saint-Germain!
When I compare
And the
Food
comeback is
and
complete!
Shevchenko, I think Shevchenko.
There was to be only one outcome.
Shevchenko is
Well,
having a
was there
better
ever any
performance.
doubt? It made it look like he's done it over and over and over again, and he has.
Oh, no.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Coming on the field.
He's in a great position here. Great
Hey, hey,
chance! He's beaten the keeper, but hit the post.
Manchester United really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Ronaldinho picks it up out wide. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Pedri. Can he get it through?
Achiever's network. I don't know the reason why it is doing that. Bro, it seems bro is having a network issue.
Plays a sharp little ball here. Oh, can he finish?
Bro is having a network
It's
issue.
in!
I think so.
And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Paris Saint-Germain take a 2-goal lead and are looking good for the win.
Yeah, I can't think of a better time, Peter, to get that 2-goal cushion. That, for me, should be decisive.
Number 11, Rafinha.
Now that looks a decent ball. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Good take, and is he in? Tries a shot! It's off target and by quite a way. Rafinha, spread it left. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Now that's well seen too. Rafinha. And here's Messi. Look at the space here. Decent chance! They've scored! Deep, deep into injury time! And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. What a terrific response it was to adversity. What a fantastic game from those players. What unity, what joy. That was so very, very good.
And a quick announcement for the benefit
Well,
of
from behind, Jim, that is some win, isn't it?
I take this every week, Peter. What a fabulous game. It's amazing no matter how much they were down. They never lost focus, never looked beaten.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you.
Dr. Achiever. Bro dominated a lot in the match. Oh, we should go again. That's good. Okay. All the players are in a good form. These the players that bro is using. Nachiva, hey. Boy, man's our team no. Let's do something here. Andrei Shevchenko is having a bullet header. So let's do something like this. This guy should come to this side. Good. So that is how it is going to be. We would come to this side. So he's going to be delivering crosses. We want to test his bullet header and see. Darwin Nunez is also having a bullet header. He's also good he's also very, very good. So let's test Shevchenko's bullet header and see whether, as compared to Darwin Nunez's own, who is going to win. Let me know in the comment section who is having a more bullet header skill than each other. Is it Shevchenko or Darwin Nunez? Shevchenko or Darwin Nunez? Bro, let's go.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. David Villa. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Bruno Fernandes has impressed me a lot. I mean, a few years ago, he was the highest scoring midfielder in Europe with 33 goals in all comps. And we aren't even talking about his assists. His record of direct goal involvement is quite phenomenal.
He would be the obvious choice, wouldn't he? He certainly has all the right qualities. Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has been knocked clear. And now they can spring out of defence. Now it's Yamal. And it's Serginho.
Oh, he's not having a double catch.
And here's Yamal. Serginho. Now it's Pedri. Casemiro does well to get it back.
It's not the game we were hoping for, Peter. I think both of these keepers could text about their respective uninvolvement.
Searching pass he's played there. Caught offside that time. That'll be a throw. Bruno Fernandes. Pedri. Kvaratskhelia receives it in a good position here. Ball is over the line. Well timed, excellent interception. Great vision. He's on it, can he get away? He's through, David Villa! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Looking to play him in, and he was alert to it. Serginho, and he was quick to react. Pedri. And here's Kvaratskhelia. And the shot! Goal! Manchester United! One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe.
And Shevchenko! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Paris Saint-Germain have their second corner now. Casemiro clears it away. Picked out brilliantly. And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Oh, he's been caught napping. Serginho's cross. Hernandez getting this one clear. Now it's Villa.
Paris Saint-Germain certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Can he latch on to this?
Been there, done that, unfortunately. You immediately want to have another go. Believe me on that.
Yamal. Kadiolu calmly anticipates. Now it's Villa. Shevchenko. And the shot! Now it's Kvaratskhelia. Palmer.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Howson is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. Looking for the run. And the first 45 minutes are up. Well, it's certainly simmered along nicely so far. Just the one goal in it, and it's all still very much up for grabs. Paris Saint-Germain.
It's a dressing room that needs rousing at half-time, because in truth they've not really been at it so far. If the pep talk works, we may see a very different side second half. We need to.
And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Can he get it through? That is a brilliant interception. Yamal. And Kadiolu. Yamal. And it's Bruno Fernandes. Pedri! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
That has been knocked clear. And he's been shifted off it. Now it's Greenwood. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were out.
There's the shot! They've scored! They have come roaring back!
And that comes as a very welcome relief. Now let's see who's got what it takes to seize the initiative from here.
Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get press from...
He's having a shot! It's off target and by quite a way.
That's the threat he carries, Peter, running at defences like that. If only he managed to retain his composure.
Substitutions taking place.
Manchester United choosing to make the first change.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Serginho, he's through here, and he's in on goal. Real chance! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
Well, that comes down as wasteful again. The pass broke the line, and the finish, I think, broke a few hearts.
And he's got the beating of his man. And the pass is intercepted. And here's Kvaratskhelia.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play, and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Has a shot! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
And that is not the first time, Peter, the keeper has been left exposed by this defence. It needs a quick fix.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 10.
So time for change. And this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Yeah, they're looking for some imagination, and his job's going to be to add that element of craft and guile, the man pulling the strings.
Paris Saint-Germain perhaps contemplating their next change here.
Substitution for Paris Saint-Germain. Number 22, Shevchenko. Coming on the field is number 13.
Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Valverde does really well to win the ball there. But they've got it again. Romero getting this one clear. And it's Pedri. Manchester United ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Great ball if he can get there. Hernandez. Pedri. Kvaratskhelia.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Schneider. Tries to play it through.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Now it's Schneider. And he's there to belt it away. Paris Saint-Germain have got it back, and they'll have another go. And the through ball. Oh no, that was never going to make it. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. Now it's Forlan.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly are pushing for the win here, Peter. It's making for a very frantic end to this game.
Can he get on the end of this? It's Forlan! And how good was that? Sumptuous finish, an absolute joy! And the comeback is complete! A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain
Let's
get
go.
themselves into the lead.
Holland.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
Holland.
Big chance! 1-on-1! That was probably asking just too much.
yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Paris Saint-Germain have their third corner. Gets his head on it! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. And it's made its way to him.
Minutes has been indicated.
Schneider. Pedri.
Oh,
And he's
shit.
intervened well there. Pedri. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Batistuta. Oh, nicely intercepted. Into stoppage time. Whistle due any moment. Aims beyond the defence.
Holland, that's your goal.
And this is Forlan. Takes a shot!
What the fuck is this, bro?
Threads one in. That's been slipped through. Great ball, and he's in. And a chance!
Nice.
It's there!
Nice goal.
We thought it was over. It's all square once more. That was a given. It always was.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to appreciate the simplicity of it all.
A draw and a highly unpredictable one. Fair share of momentum shifts. Highly entertaining until the very end. So, Jim, how do you reflect on what we've seen?
Paris Saint-Germain can always take more positives from a result like this. Yes, there is some tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And it is only
Many
two
thanks to
goals
Jim,
that I was
and
able
with
to
that,
score.
it is a very good night to you.
Am I the bad finisher or it is the players?
Finish, an absolute joy, and the comeback is complete. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Paris Saint-Germain get themselves into the lead.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter,
Big chance! 1-on-1!
was probably asking just too much.
Okay, so everyone is in a good form. Whoa. Bro, I've not changed squad. Now, bro is using old iconics and also legend cards. Let him cook. You are going to see. Let's see what will happen at the end of the match. Everyone is.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. My name's Peter Drury, and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin. Hi, Peter. It's great to be here.
Michael Silverstone.
Colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. Well, if you didn't just miss it, we are up and running already.
They are stronger than him.
Now it's Forlan. David Villa. Now it's Villa. He's got plenty of space out wide here. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Oh, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested.
Again. Why? Actually, check your network for me. It's not helping at all.
I still feel that this man Diego Forlan is a little unappreciated, Peter, despite all of his achievements.
Why might that be?
I suppose the fact that success came slowly, his career has been a tale of patience and early setbacks, but that's what made him what he is now. In many ways, it's made him much stronger. Well, that was well positioned and well pitched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Pedri unable to make it happen for all his good intentions.
I don't know where he's going.
And here's Shevchenko, and he's searching through.
Let's see. This one's going to be a good move.
Good try, very good try, in fact.
Well, the keeper looks perplexed. That was hit with real ferocity.
Tell me, why is the network doing this?
Zico. Now it's Forlan. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Ronaldinho showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Now that looks a decent ball. Chance for a shot! Oh, special! That is a special goal! About as smooth as it gets. We knew what was coming, and he has outfoxed the keeper again.
Peter, I can tell you, that was nothing short of a cold-blooded execution.
Number 22.
Paris Saint-Germain have taken the lead.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Give me the ball.
And he's quick to snatch it back. That has been cut short. Pedri, a player so deservedly decorated with praise and glory. Now that is tiny, really tiny. Great chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Danger averted for now. Now it's Villa. Picked out brilliantly. And the shot! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Approaching the half-hour mark. Neither of these two want to come off second best. And here's Zico. Now who's going to be first to this? And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. And the score is 1-0.
Nice balls.
Well read, and the danger is averted. And the counter is on. That has been slung wide.
Let's go.
And he's managed to get free.
Nice balls.
It's Ronaldinho! A real chance and a real let-off.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
He's had it taken off him. Pedri can so cleverly bypass the press. Maldini makes the interception. And it's Maradona. He's a sharp little ball here. Ronaldinho. He's found a way through. Goes down, but nothing given. Xabi Alonso gets good distance on it. Ronaldinho. Zico powering forward here. Nicely weighted ball. It's come through and he's had a quick look inside.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
David Villa. He is through here. He's in a great position here. Oh, important interception. He can get that clear. And that'll be the last act of the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Just a quick
How would you review the first half?
I'm a little bit worried for them and the way they've looked in transitions, Peter. They've been a bit exposed, so they might be only one down, but they can't afford to have any more sloppy moments. Concede another, and we know it's an awful long way back.
Paris Saint-Germain leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. And hostilities have resumed at the start of the second half.
Take the ball.
Paris Saint-Germain definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
He's tried one! That's a half-decent try.
Very speculative with little threat, if any, for the keeper.
Pedri
That was Pedri.
takes on his marker.
That's foul.
Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick.
That is my boy, Pedri, for you.
Now it's Forlan. And it's Maradona.
Take the ball.
He's under a lot of pressure there. And smartly reclaimed. And here's Maradona. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Pedri. Well-timed, excellent interception. Team still separated by the game's only goal. Cruyff!
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Rijkaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played,
Let's go.
well stopped.
It's been slipped through. And the
Got this
shot!
ball.
Goal! Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
1,114 matches played, and he have scored like 665 goals, assists 309. David Villa is beast. I'm telling you, if this card was to be like 1-0, 106, 107, or 108, it would be one of the best cards in eFootball.
But it's only rated 104. But yes, to it is beast.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Hey. Collect
So
the ball.
that's
Collect the
two
ball.
now without reply.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Nice balls. Nice balls. Ah, bro,
Smarting
ref,
him this time.
it's foul.
Looking for the run.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Look at how
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
let's go.
Oh, well played, lovely.
Let's go.
Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, this is intriguing.
Bro, I like using this.
Now it's
Ronaldinho,
Forlan.
bro. He's so good at dribbling.
Now it's Maradona. And this is Messi. Can he get on the end of this?
Thank you,
And he's there to belt it away. Pedri threads one in.
Just kidding.
Can he finish? And the keeper couldn't hold it. Relentless!
On the Pedri,
Just relentless! Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Look, that's one of the first things you learn, whether you're a striker or not. Just anticipate a goalkeeping parry or spillage, and sometimes you'll get lucky. It'll come
Take
your
the
way.
ball, take the...
Messi! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
Look, we've all been there. Not that it'll make him feel much better at the moment.
You take the ball, you clear.
Paris Saint-Germain making consecutive changes here. A warm ovation on his way off, and that is the least he deserves.
Hey, bro,
I think he's put in a good
drive.
Nice
It's
save.
run loose.
By
Who's going to get
Courtois.
there? He's got all the shapes to shoot. He scores! And they are right back within touch.
Bro,
No
let me choose
space,
this.
no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but...
There's the shot! It's
Oh.
in! They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce, and they were clinical when the opportunity presented itself.
We have got ourselves a real chance!
Why? Use your dominant
And
foot.
that would have been game, set and match.
Well, he's clearly feeling that he could pretty much have the job done. He may well get another chance, you know.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it. Manchester United really are showing all the
Shevchenko
necessary
runs like a
urgency,
tortoise,
but it's
What kind
potency
of
they
run
need.
is this?
Finding their passes. Schneider.
Nice.
He has found the way through. Takes a shot! He's got a goal!
From Schneider.
And surely that clinches it. There really is no way back now. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
Substitution for Paris
And I
Saint-Germain.
think it is settled. Let me
Number
look
18.
at the changes that he's doing.
Ronaldinho. Coming on the field is number 13, Diego Forlan.
This is what you call old-timers squad. Those who were in PES 20, 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
During
benches.
those times, those guys
Two
were
up
the best.
and very little
in
time
PS.
left. Surely this is it.
Added minutes
Well, I think if they're going to have any hope from here, they'll need to see their more experienced
Oh.
lads step up to the plate now.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Now it's Villa. And reclaimed it in a trice.
Nice boss.
Rafinha.
Oh,
And it's Xavi. Now it's
take the
Forlan.
ball.
Schneider. Rafinha, who needs just a
Ref,
moment
it's
to
foul,
score a
it's foul,
goal.
it's foul.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly now in lead preservation mode. Tries to pass it. And that is
So
that.
that will be the end of this game.
So smiles all round as they shamelessly indulge in the
40,
post-whistle
look at Ruben
euphoria.
Amorim.
A win achieved through the
He's
right
so
balance
excited,
of
bro.
industry and inspiration. A really satisfying day's work.
Hello,
Ruben
attendees.
Amorim is
How do you look
really
back on the
excited.
game then, Jim?
Children's
Well, the look on the
announcements.
manager's face
Please keep
says
your
it
eyes
all.
on your
He
children
knows he
during
set
the
his
match at
attack
all
up
times.
perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin.
Bro, I've dominated a lot in this game. Achieva, big shout out to you, Achieva. You're so good in this game, bro. Bro, I've dominated a lot in this game. Achieva, big shout out to you, Achieva. You're so good in this game. Ah, my God. Okay. So let's try and then invite a different opponent and then see if. Whoa. Let me invite this guy. One of the best eFootball players in Sunyani here. And then also rate.
Bossman. Bro, you were on YouTube live. Yeah. You were on YouTube. On YouTube. None of them have joined. Okay. Let me invite them again and then see. Moon play. You achiever, when you come live, you let me see your this thing. Oh, senior. I salute you, senior. Now your boy, okay? He be my pro player, Charlie. So a huge respect for that guy. He was the one that I was playing with, all of you. When you bought to say, you know, a senior man. I will come take some tutorials. Be right now. You see how to do that this thing. The moon how do you call it? Crap. Rainbow flick. And I will come take some this thing. Why? Some tutorial from you, my boss. Senior is just in the room. Let's see whether he will join us and then play with us or not. But why is it that you people, when we invite you, you doesn't come and then let's play? I don't know.
Bro, when you come live, just hit the subscribe button and then also hit the like button. Share the stream for your friends who also enjoy. Thank you very much. None of them is coming.
Let me do something here right now and I see. $37 03 09 71, something like this. Okay, so let's try and play some division matches. Let's play some division matches and let's see. Bro, you're welcome to the stream. Let's smash the like button and also the subscribe button as well. Share the stream for your friends to also enjoy. Thank you. Of late, I've been losing recently, pal. 20 loses. Hey, Charlie, now eFootball, you know be small thing. Small mistake that you could do now, then go take score you could have like 25. Opponent is being bro. Courtois is in a bad form like this. Hey, then today I'm going to receive like 33 goals because where do you people get this Castolo card from? Let me know in the comment section where to get that guy. Is it from the Master League or from where? Sorry.
The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest.
Against Milan.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself.
Let's go, bro. Shevchenko to the
So that's got things
Let's go.
underway. Well, there is no question that Eden Hazard, on his day, is one of the world's best, Jim. So how do you interpret the role he's been given here?
Well, we all know he's at his best when he's coming in from that left side, whether it's to drag people away and isolate them or to combine with central attackers. But he also often plays as a 10, as we know, in a free role.
And is that a new dimension to his game?
No, he's been at that for years, and he's just very good wherever he plants himself.
Don't give him a chance. Don't give him a chance, bro.
Yamal receives it in a wide position.
A cross pass.
Cleared without hesitation. And here's Yamal. And it's Olmo. Neymar. Albert Ferrer gets good distance on it. Rijkaard caresses it through. And this is Neymar. And he was alert to it. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Bro.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what
passes.
we've seen so far, and I can confirm we're in a shot-free zone.
Ronaldinho conjures time and space where few can. And it's Pedri. Now it's Villa.
Oh, just be quick. Be quick.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Played back in. But they've got it again. Tries to pass it. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was no routine save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Paris Saint-Germain with the corner. They're first. Saliba clears it away. Plays it across.
Let's head that Shevchenko, let's go.
Cleared
You
without
can do much
hesitation.
better than this.
Passes short and sharp.
Shit.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And this is Shevchenko. And he lines up a cross. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being.
Milan clearly are trying to establish themselves as a team that likes to retain the ball, Peter.
And it's a good watch, Jim, isn't it?
Well, it is, and it's always a pleasure for me to see a team move the ball in silky fashion like this. But you know what's coming next, Peter. It has to be with a mean cutting edge.
Let's go.
Well, that
Through
defending
pass.
is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. And it had to be. David Villa was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. Palmer. Well played. And there's the end of the first half. So neither team were able to take the lead,
Okay, so
but
that's the
it
end of the
certainly
first
hasn't
half.
been for the lack of trying. How do you look
And
back
none
on the
of us
first
have
45
scored
minutes?
against
Well, I
each
think
other.
from the manager's
I don't know the
viewpoint,
reason
Peter,
why, but
he'll be demanding more from his team during the break,
the
but
thing
he'll
is
at least be happy at the way they've contained the
That's
opposition
cool.
so far.
Why do you guys
No
get
goals at this stage, but certainly not devoid of action. It is 0-0 here at half-time. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Paris Saint-Germain are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
And reclaimed it in a trice. Now it's Villa. Shevchenko.
Nice
Real
tapping goal.
chance! And he's done it!
Boom! There we go, and it couldn't be much better. He was born for the glory he's just managed. The apple on top of the tree.
Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
A 1-0 lead established.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
Some resolute defending there.
Hey,
Dani Olmo.
Incentive set and incentive met. Now they've got to take it on another level. Milan really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
Shevchenko.
And
Nice goal.
They've done it! And there we have it, the 2-goal cushion. Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Andrei Shevchenko! Substitutions taking place.
Milan choosing to make the first change. Paris Saint-Germain are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Nice sequence of pass. Mbappe!
Just this.
Kylian Mbappe! You just cannot stop him! A finish
When
right
the
from
game
the
moves,
top
it
draw!
reduces the
Back
game
to within one! Interesting! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much
Go
perfect.
there, go there. Oh, let's.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss. A big chance! He has done it!
It's
And
a
with
pure
the match
script.
slipping away,
Pure fucking
they
script.
have hauled themselves off the
Come on
canvas.
for here, let me.
You give him an inch and he'll take a mile. Such immaculate precision.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the greatest view of that. But you've got to give the scorer his due as well. I mean, he had that sharpness of mind and clinical edge.
Coming on to replace him is...
This has become one superb game of football.
and things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in. Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Not the most convincing of passes. This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Finding their passes. And it's Palmer. And he's had a hit! Oh, yes! It's there! Late in the day! This could well be it!
I don't have anything
Look,
to say.
that was a technical interaction of great football.
Just
That has gone down a treat.
6 added minutes.
Having turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary to avoid a slip-up now.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Now try to spin that positively. I certainly can't. And here's Shevchenko. And time is up. Paris Saint-Germain did lead. Indeed, they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Paris Saint-Germain absolutely shocking here. Shockingly porous down the middle, which was painfully exploited, and that's left plenty for the manager to think about. A painful reminder of where standards really need to be.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that,
so
it is a very good night to you.
I'm going to be bringing the stream to an end, but I'm going to continue. Let me see. It is now 10:13 p.m. here, so around 12 o'clock midnight, I'm going to start with a new stream also. Thank you very much. I want you to stay healthy and also more updated. Unlike when you come to the live stream, just drop your live reactions and let's see whether you are just drop your live reactions and also drop a like. Peace out.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle, and here we go. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, someone I really like.
Oh, terrible pass. Now it's Griezmann. And the pass is intercepted. Kudus. And here's Iñaki Williams.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And it's Kudus. And here's Iñaki Williams. Partey. Doué. Oh, that's delightful. Kudus. First quarter of an hour gone. And he cuts out the supply. Koundé with the clearance.
Well, caution is dominating proceedings. This isn't meeting expectations.
This looks promising. Salisu with the slide tackle there. France with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And it's hoisted clear. Ghana have the chance to go the other way. He's found a way through. Nkunku. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Kudus. Ayew. And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to play it through. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Thuram! Goal! France! Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
Number 11.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Doué. Big chance! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Doué can really show some outlandish skills, which is always welcome and obviously refreshing. OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Iñaki Williams. Mbappe, who does have an assist to his name.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
That ball looks a good one. He's in a great position here.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Oh, what has happened? Goes for a shot! And he's found the net! They have hauled themselves right back into it.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused.
Well, the glass is either half full or half empty. Neither side yet truly to impose themselves, and it's level pegging at half-time. How's the first half compared with your expectation?
Ghana really showed some resolve in that first half, Peter, after going behind. So I think the message from the manager will be quite a positive one. Keep going and keep doing what you've been doing, because it's pretty good.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. And the game has already resumed here. Oh, important interception. Upamecano gets it clear. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ghana clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a good ball. Iñaki Williams unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Well, we expected better, and so did he. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Yeah, he just didn't...
He's had a shot! That's a half-decent try.
Yeah, it's good movement, though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
Substitution.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Half an hour gone in the second half. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. And it's Nkunku.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.